Hi, I'm back with another video with yet another book review. Something that I've been doing lately is going to the library and just reading a lot of books. Right now I'm on this trend of reading, pretty much just trying to read as many vegan books as possible about all things vegan, all aspects of veganism. I really feel that not only do I have just this unquenchable thirst for knowledge about this topic at this time, but I also feel that being well informed just enables me to set a better example for vegans and explain veganism better to people who might not know much about it. And some of the books, I tend to get the same information over a bit, but I feel also like that's good because it just reinforces the same information over and over, and the more it's more reinforced, the better, the easier I'm finding it to be to explain some of these concepts and ideals without the aid of a resource all the time. Although using resources as an aid is very helpful when explaining some things sometimes. Also, I've noticed every book I get a different vibe, a different feel, and I do learn or hear about something new with each one. So, as long as my interest stays, I'm just going to keep reading different books. Today's review is on a book that I just finished reading a few minutes ago. It's The Vegan Girl's Guide to Life by Melisser, Elliot. I like this book because obviously you can tell just from the cover, everything kind of has like a little bit of a punk rock vibe to it, alternative feel. So that's really cool. It brings a little something different to the table. Just like I said, every book I've read has brought their own personality, their own flavor to the table. I personally feel like I can identify with all of them in some way, shape, or form. This book, it's kind of cool because it has its crafts, recipes, beauty secrets, and more. So it kind of covers a wide spectrum. Granted, some of the things she just kind of touches on rather than going in depth, but it still gives you an idea. It gives you a basis, and like even the things where she maybe just touches on, she'll a lot of times cite websites or resources for you to go to expand your knowledge on that. Whereas other things she goes a little more in depth about. Being that this girl here, Melisser Elliot, who wrote the book, is actually a vegan chef, that she owns a vegan bakery, I believe in San Francisco. There is more of a heavy emphasis on cooking here and baking and things of that nature, which is cool. Some of the recipes I think would be cool to try. Some seem a little bit more complex than what I'm personally ready for right now, but they're all really good ideas. It's more tools for your arsenal, so that's kind of neat. What I really like about it is this book was a very easy read. Even though it was very informative, it was very entertaining to read and very fun to read. I read the first half of this book just in one sitting. I literally could not put this book down because it just intrigued me. It had my interest. It's also written in a way where like they break it up, so they have these different sections, if you can see it or not, that are about different people that are vegan, or that a lot of them are people who own vegan businesses, or who are just talking or have blogs, about being vegan, or even just generally people talking about their experiences with it or what led them to the lifestyle and whatnot. So it's just kind of, there's just different, try to get a close-up one, just all different kinds of people from different walks of life talking about their lifestyle as being vegan. So you can just kind of, they go into different things. The book's very cute. It's very nice, cool illustrations on it. Very nice presentation. And they just, it starts out, she talks about understanding like what vegan is and what it isn't, and just some of the issues surrounding veganism. One of my favorite parts here, and it's funny because she has different things about like issues that vegans care about, and food allergies, feminism, and veganism. And I love particularly her section on why honey is not vegan, because as a vegan, that's one of the things non-vegans will think of the least. Like, oh, this is vegan, and then you see it has, even if it has organic honey, and like, what was organic honey? And you just want to tell them, like, I'm not arguing with you about honey anymore. It explains about how bees are exploited in the making of honey, but the part I like here that's very unique, she puts, oh, and another thing. Honey is bee puke. No, really. Bees swallow nectar, then regurgitate it, adding enzymes with their spit, then chewing and swallowing it repeatedly. There's your honey. Mmm, delicious. And I just thought that was kind of, when you put it that way, it makes it not even sound appetizing anymore. So I think I'm going to tell somebody that next time someone tries to offer me honey, I'll be like, no, honey's bee puke, no thanks. Just like eggs or chicken periods. Freaking gross. Disgusting. Another thing I like about this is not only does she go into about different foods, but really good extensive sections called Shopping Like a Vegan When You're Not Buying Food. And they talk about clothing, makeup, beauty, hair products. They give really extensive listings of brands to go to, and she even puts her favorites as well as another girl's favorites who did a report on it. Some people who have vegan businesses selling beauty products and just things of that nature, homemade cleaning supplies, natural cleaning products. So that's cool. I really appreciate that section, because even though I've been a vegan for quite a while now, and I've gotten used to it, I feel like I've really gotten used to cooking vegan specifically, and the food thing I've gotten a lot better at. But when it comes to cosmetics and cleaning products and beauty products and body care, all that, there are so many products out there with so many ingredients that it really can get confusing even for the veteran of this lifestyle who knows everything. It's just, I'm always looking for new or better vegan products, point blank. I probably always will be, at least to some point. So a lot of it I have figured out, but I'm always looking for better alternatives, new solutions to things. It's just an ongoing need. So it's really cool that she put such an extensive emphasis on that in this book. And then of course there's the food, and like she's got pictures of dishes, and really some of these look really yummy, even though some of them definitely require more time than I usually think I have, but it's still cool nonetheless. There are definitely a lot of ideas here, and they do look tasty, we'll say. That one's the matar tofu. I kind of do want to make that one if I can ever get around to it. Just, obviously she's had in the bakery, there's cupcakes. They even tell you about this brand that makes vegan marshmallows, Sweet and Sarah marshmallows. Oh, and then at the end there's a do-it-yourself, and that's a arts and crafts section. This section didn't actually appeal to me as much, because even though I am an artist, I'm not the craftiest person. Like, I really can't sew to save my life. And I come up with ideas, but actually making them sometimes can be a little bit, I'm more of a designer and a drawer. Anyway, they do have some good ideas, though. I liked how they talked about veganic gardening, because that is something that has interested me. Last year, I, for the first time, did grow some organic crops, and being able to harvest them, and the fact that I still, even now, from last year, have a replenishing, just a never-ending source of kale, free organic kale. It's awesome. It was cool that they gave some tips, since I'm not really any expert at all at gardening. I really don't know what I'm doing, even though I just started dabbling in it. Anybody who's interested in growing some of their own vegetables or whatnot, they have some simple, easy little tips to follow, and just some ideas for gardening. So that's neat that they threw that in there. And then there's different crafts, different things you can do. Some of them are more environmentally friendly, like reusable produce bags, which I found really interesting, because we could really use those. So it's definitely a very unique kind of book, very fun read. I would definitely recommend this as a book to read for people who are interested, because it is a very fun read, and I read it in just a few days' time. So that says something in and of itself. And I still found it informative, for sure. I had ideas. It just gave me some more new ideas to experiment with, more things something new to bring to the plate. So, there it is. Another book to check out. And I'll be back with another video after I finish the next vegan book. I have holds placed at the library for several now, so it's just a matter of which ones come in first as to what I read next. So, hope that's helpful. Always good to learn more knowledge about things, and everyone stay happy and healthy. I'll be back with another review. Hope this gave you some ideas.